today. I'm headed to the bank. Going to get me some cash. I left the pups at home, and boy, they was mad at me. I told them I wouldn't be gone long. It won't take long to get over here and back. We're in a heat advisory for today. And then we're supposed to get a cool front, and it's going to be about 92 or 93 degrees. So, I guess that's better than these heat indexes. We've been having 103, 110. It's been in the high 90s, right at 100 a few days, and the heat index was really, really high. And I'm going to tell you, it felt it outside too. It felt it. Utility work. Pleasant Place Mobile Home Park to the left. There's a house for rent, an apartment or something. It's like a duplex. We are on the south side of Nacogdoches. Y'all may hear my ice in my cup. I got a cold coffee. Because it's 10 a.m. in the morning and it's already 91 degrees. And there's no telling what the heat index is. It is summertime. And because of that storm coming in the Gulf, we have about 8 days with a really good chance of rain. So I've got to get out this afternoon or tomorrow and mow my grass, because it may be the only chance I get for another week. That barbecue place right there to the right, you see that bull? That's some good barbecue. And y'all, they have the best fried catfish. I haven't been there in a long time to eat, but I used to go there quite frequently, and it's really good food. That boy is two brothers. One of them owns that one, and there's one out north of town, and they both have a barbecue house, and their sister did hair, and she had her own hair salon. They used to be neighbors to my aunt when I was growing up. All three of those kids were younger than me, but they've all done real well for themselves. Okay, I'm gonna end the video for now and go through this drive-through, and I'll pick the video back up when I'm headed back to the house, because it's going to be a short trip back to the house also. Okay guys, finally I sat there for 15 minutes. I have never sat at a drive-through that long, and then I went around and went in the bank, and as soon as I walked in, the teller walked over and took me, and everybody that was out in the drive-thru was still there. Now there was 3 ladies, tellers sitting there, and they had 1 lady at the drive-thru. I don't know what in the world was going on. It's never happened there before. That's why I go to that branch. Over there, because usually there's no one there. When I pulled up, there was 1 car, and when I was going out to my car, taking the back way home. Goodness gracious. The car that was there when I pulled up, I don't know how long it had sat there. But that's never happened before. I'm glad I didn't have the video on that whole time. That was crazy. I should have been back home. I told Brinley and Nuggets I'd be right back. That's a huge speed bump. This road cuts off between 2 main roads, and people used to cut down through here speeding real bad. And there used to be a lot of kids that lived down this road that played in the rode their bicycles and stuff in the street. I don't see that much anymore, but it used to be really bad through here. People would cut through to get to that other road. So they had to put those gigantic speed bumps up. But we're cutting through the country. We are making tracks. The policeman's sitting up there. Y'all, they're doing all this construction. I don't usually come down this far. Over here, it's gonna be behind me. Y'all are not gonna get to see it, but they're doing that 69 corridor, that new interstate, and man, oh man, the construction is a nightmare around here. Over on this end of town, I don't even come over here. A few years ago, I came over here to get an oil change where I used to go, and the traffic was so bad, and a lady in a big Suburban, it wasn't a Suburban, maybe a Denali. Anyway, she took my front fender off my Jeep I had. She just come over into me. The traffic, there was a lot of 18-wheelers, and everybody was trying to stay away from the 18-wheelers. And she just pulled over into me. So I haven't been back on that side of town to that car dealership to get an oil change since then, because the traffic is like the worst, like Houston, Austin, at the worst traffic hour you can possibly imagine. That's what that side of this town is like. Certain times of the day, it's awful. I go the back highways miles out of the way if I have to go that way for anything, to avoid that. But it's going to come up through here on this road. It's going to come up through here. But we are almost back home. That's why there's so many businesses popping up on this, on the loop, because part of the loop is going to be that 69 highway interstate. That's why we're getting so many gas stations and things. a lot of businesses are moving out here because they want to be over where that highway is to, you know, catch all that traffic passing through that ordinarily would not see them. We've gotten 2 new gas stations right here at this overpass, and I live 1/2 mile from this overpass. So the businesses are definitely coming in, but when I moved back down here, this is where I grew up, and I moved back down here when my son was like 18 after my divorce. And the lawyer I had at the time told my son not to sell the property, to wait till that interstate came through. Then the property value would go up. But the property value has already gone up so much since I purchased the land from my dad. And it's gone up a lot in the last 2 years. It's unbelievable how land and property has just skyrocketed around here lately. Like there's, and it may be that way in every city, I don't know, but there's always been like certain areas of town where the value has always been higher. But now it's like high everywhere. There's like no cheap, there's no cheap area anymore. And the places that were high is unbelievable. We were talking the other day, me and my son, about there was this place we tried to get his dad to buy years and years ago. I don't know, like $1,000 an acre or something. And it was out in the country, and there no houses. Well, now there's houses all around. And that piece of property, I forget how many acres it is, but that piece of property is now worth about $500,000. And he wouldn't buy it. I know he's sick about that, because that's how much money he could be making off of it. Actually, somebody just bought it. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. Y'all, I'm waiting. The cat was laying in the carport. I'm watching the rearview mirror. I'm watching her, and I'm getting over too close one way. She'll just lay there. Just lay there. To the last second before she moves. She's going up the steps now. She has no fear of this truck at all. She doesn't act like, and see, and then I watch her in the camera and get the truck all in here crooked. Gosh. Okay, y'all, we're home safe. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. And we'll see y'all in the next video.